Hey everybody, welcome back to the Highland Fox. Welcome back for the Sweet 16. So last video, we'll post it up there. That was the round of 32, and we're looking at the GOAT of F1, the greatest of all time, and the March Madness bracket. So now we're up to the Sweet 16, and we're going to get right into it.
All right, so first round, number 1, Lewis Hamilton versus 17, Graham Hill.
Graham Hill does have the world or the Triple Crown, but it's still Lewis Hamilton.
Yep. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I concur.
Graham Hill is the only one, though. Isn't that crazy?
I know. So that's tough. Like, to win Le Mans, Indy, and Formula, that's just pure talent and just God-given abilities.
Right. But it's still Lewis.
Yeah, so tough one, but I think Hamilton
moves on.
Yeah. All right, next round.
So next round is number 8, Niki Lauda versus number 9, Nelson Piquet.
I chose Niki Lauda.
Yep, Niki Lauda. Again, we're starting to get to the part where you can really split it any way you want, but Lauda is just in another world compared to what he can do.
He could sit in a car and be like, change this and you'll have a championship winning car.
Right.
So that's...
When you can go to Ferrari and you make the decisions at Ferrari when Enzo is still alive, you have to be a good driver.
Yeah.
Because Enzo didn't let anyone do anything.
Nope.
So, all right, Lauda moves on to the next round. So moving on from him, Alain Prost versus Max Verstappen. Is Max's Cinderella run still going?
So this is tough because I'm going off of like the history and the present, not the future. Right. So I don't think Max is done. I think we're gonna see greater things from him in the future. But as of right now, I'm gonna choose Prost.
I think I would agree. Okay. Right? You got to go in the moment of where we're currently at. Max is a great driver. He will be one of the all-time greats when his career is done. But I don't think at this moment you can say Max is better than Prost.
Yeah, because just looking at the history of Prost and then, watching now, seeing Max how he is, sometimes I think he still has a little bit of that immaturity in the car when something goes wrong. It's fix it. Where Prost just had to handle it.
Right.
So now the cars are different, but...
Exactly. A lot more electrical, a lot more complicated.
Yeah, I could see Max maturing and just taking his natural abilities and experience and becoming even more amazing.
Right.
But as of right now, I'm going with Prost.
Yeah, I agree. I think if we do this 5 years from now, we might have a completely different argument, and Verstappen is probably way high up the list. He's probably not 14.
Yeah.
But right now, Prost is considered a great if Max retired tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay, so moving on from that one. 5, Sebastian Vettel versus 12, Jim Clark. This was another one that we had quite a long discussion on.
Yes. But I chose Vettel.
I chose Vettel as well. And I think we both kind of agree it's that dominance at Red Bull. Those 4 years, it almost killed F1 because you didn't even turn on your TV. You were like, oh, Vettel's racing? He's going to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so. I mean, he got spun around at the start of a race and still came back and got a podium and won the championship.
Yeah.
So Vettel was the original villain, I guess, if you want to look at, for like our generation. Yeah. So Vettel moves on. All right, number 2, Michael Schumacher versus number 15, Mika Hakkinen.
Ooh, back in the day.
Right. And again, this is another challenge for Schumi. He's not getting any of these like easy passes like he should. Mika beat him twice on the track.
Yeah.
Does Mika move on?
No.
Just so stone cold.
No, Schumi.
Again, I think next round we'll probably talk a little bit more about him. But
Schumi.
Just like Hamilton, right? Like they completely changed the sport.
Yeah. Yeah, they were in a Disney movie,
That's true. They both were in a Disney movie.
Yeah, Hamilton and Michael.
And Vettel.
When you're in
a Disney movie, like, you're moving on.
You're just next level,
right.
Man.
That's true. I didn't think about that. We need to put that on their Wikipedia stats. All right, moving on from them. Number 7, Ayrton Senna versus number 10, Jack Brabham. Senna. It's Senna.
Yeah.
Like,
he's just...
Brabham's good, but Senna.
I feel like the people I feel like that know Senna, like that's all you have to say. And they're
Right.
like, yep, yeah.
It's like Beyonce, right? You don't even have to say the first name. You just say Senna.
Senna.
And everyone's just like, okay.
Yeah. Moving on.
Senna. All right, number 3. Fangio versus Fernando Alonso. Fangio. Again, it's just we're starting to run into these, like, the greats are starting to get at it. They're starting to separate themselves. You get further in the tournament, the pressure starts mounting. Nothing against Alonso, he's a great driver, but Fangio, man, he built the sport.
And once again, he's in a pretty good car this year, so who knows what's going to happen? But maybe in a few years, Alonso.
Give Alonso one more title. Does he beat Fangio?
I'm not ready for this conversation.
He does not. Fangio moves on.
Yes.
All right. Last one of the Sweet 16 is number 6, Jackie Stewart versus number 11, Alberto Ascari.
I chose Ascari.
I did as well.
Okay.
We did talk about these beforehand, so we're going to agree on probably most of them.
Yeah.
But
we'll save all the good fights for on camera, though.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
We'll get the deeper in the rounds. Ascari, again, with that Fangio, built the sport, was driving when that Jackie Stewart had the safest car, and Jackie Stewart was a great driver. But I mean, when you go against Fangio every race and you can pull it out, it's just one of the greats. One of the greats for sure. All right.
So that was the next round.
Yeah. So that's the Sweet 16. You can join us next time for the Elite 8 as this gets more and more challenging for us.
I know. I'm already like sweaty thinking.
I know. We still have the Elite 8, Final 4, and then the championship. So this is not going to get easier for us. So make sure you guys don't miss it. Thank you for watching.